Good morning. This is a short screencast explaining how to set up ShopyCopySync. What I want to do is I want to copy my store effectively from this store, lightest 4, to my target store, lightest 5. I've got ShopyCopySync installed on both stores, and what I'm going to do is go into lightest 4 and set up a sync. I click the Add Sync button. It shows me the list of content types that are available. I'm going to sync everything. It asks me for the name of my target store. I'm going to select lightest5.myshopify.com. I'm then going to look at the conflict strategy. If there is existing content on that site, I want it to be updated, so I'm going to say overwrite. In this case, the target site is empty, and so it doesn't matter. Finally, it emphasizes my responsibility about having permissions to duplicate the content, but it's also going to make sure I get approval from that target store before I do anything. I click Create Sync, and as a result, this sync is set up pending approval. Now on the target site, I can see that sync is in there. It's pending approval. I've got 2 buttons to act on it. I can approve or reject. I'm going to approve that sync, at which point it shows up on the target site as ready and on the source site as ready. We've also got a list here of the number of each one of the content types for the source store, lightest 4, and the target store, lightest 5. And I'm going to go ahead and say sync. It now creates a sync, which is an asynchronous operation, meaning that it runs for a little while. The sync has started, and I can see that sync is in progress. I'm getting live updates here based on the number of products that are on the target store. So you can see that just ticking up as it goes. And I can click through to see the sync in progress and get a little bit of a more detailed view on exactly what's happening. It shows that each of the content types is in progress. It shows the number of items that have been synchronized, and this is updated in real time as the sync operation completes. So now we're up to 24 products. I'm going to pause my recording and just wait for it to complete. I've now resumed my recording, and you can see what progress it's made. It's completed the blogs and collections, menus, pages and products, and it's just finishing off. It's now completed everything. If I go back to the home page, I can see the current state of my sync. These are all of the products, and I've got links here to the source products. And if I have a look at the target site, switch across to lightest 5, you can see that now all those products are synced across here too, and I've got links to the target products. That's it for the app. I can run another sync. One more thing to mention, which is just a convenience for testing, which is that I can also execute a reset sync if I want to. This is a way of resetting the target store to undo all of the content we just put onto it. So I can either select that I want to delete the previously synced content, which is this lot, or I can say actually I want to delete all the content of this type, which is everything in that type, and allows me to effectively wipe clean the store. Either option's fine, and if I click delete, it now proceeds with that reset sync. This is something most customers won't do, but it's nice as a testing feature. And that reset sync, as you can see, is resetting these numbers. They're being updated in real time. So as the collections are deleted from the target store, these numbers tick back to 0. That's it for ShopyCopySync. If you have any questions, please let me know. And thanks for watching.